everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm your host for this segment, Lady D. I hope you've all had an amazing weekend or week ahead. So this week we do have a new moon that's happening in Cancer on the 6th to 7th at 8:57 a.m. That is my time here in Sydney. So for those of you over in America, it'll be the 5th. So with this new moon, so we do have some stuff going on. I feel like generally it will be a quite positive new moon. We have a lot of positive aspects. The only aspects we have that aren't as positive are the squares with Chiron and to the nodes. So with Chiron might be bringing up some issues that you've been dealing with, or even could be past issues that have caused you, I would say, pain. Chiron, it's to me, it represents pain. It represents sort of or emotional turmoil a little bit. So those wounds that we have that haven't healed, so they may come up again. But at the same time, we might be holding them all within, just going processing that, because in the sign of Cancer is about keeping the emotions within, because Cancerians like to keep the emotions inward. Could be also sensitive about stuff about the home or family coming up, because that's also rules by Cancer. We also, the positive aspects we've got with the moon, we have a sextile there with Mars. So emotionally, we'll feel like charged, like energy charged to go and feel motivated to what we have to do. And it's like like a proud moment, like feel very proud walking with this like proud energy of what we can take on, kind of we can take on the world. I feel like a little bit like an ego boost with their sextile there. We've also got a try with the Sun, Moon, and Venus with Saturn. That to me helps us be quite resilient. Saturn's a planet of problems, but because we've got those tries with that, that is going to help you be able to go through any work through any problems that you have. I always say be quite resilient, because it's when we have problems that face us, it's about bouncing back. And having those tries is definitely going to help you to bounce back for those issues that are coming up. We've also got this week ahead, we've got a sextile too that's happening with Venus and Mars. So that is good for relationships. Also can be good for finances. We've also got a sextile with Mercury and Jupiter. That's luck with communication. So you might feel more confident in your communication or be able to get things out, give you that bit of push to be able to talk to someone that you need to talk to, get something off your chest perhaps. So let's see what else I've got coming up this week. We've also got on the 7th, we do have a big square happening with Jupiter and Saturn. So this is going to be a big square. I'll probably talk more about it next week, but it can be about issues. I feel like we're looking at Pisces and Gemini. So there's a lot of about communication, and it might be bringing up things about a bit of mental health aspects or addictions or secrets. I'll talk more about that next week. And we've also got Mercury, which is also in Leo. So Mercury in Leo is all about your confidence, but it's also about you thinking about yourself and what you need, and a bit about what you need to feed even your ego. Yeah. Okay. What else got coming up this week? I've got face your fears. I do feel like there's going to be an aspect, because we do have an opposition with Mercury Pluto, about facing your fears. So I'm saying about getting things off your chest. And it's about showing up. So, don't hide away from things. If you're expected to show up, or you need to be in a place, or you're scared about whether it be performing or doing something, it's about showing up and doing that. Being very dependable. This week is important about being dependable for people, making sure you're being very reliable for people as well. You can feel like the energy, you might feel like the energy this week is going to be a little bit crazy, a little bit also going on. Get ready for great change. I've got here like no more blame game. This is a week of just no more blaming anybody else for any issues that are coming up, just facing them head on, as I keep on saying, and going through that. It's also about stand up and make changes as well. And also standing up to bullies. I feel like a lot with communication, a lot about standing up is going to happen this week. I feel like with these transits and what's happening this week, and also being prepared. Okay, let us go to, just see here, do we have a caller yet? No, not yet that I can see. So this week is a lot about change. It's a lot about facing the fears. It's a lot about, I feel like, independent. It's also because we do have aspects to Neptune, or Neptune is also going to have been started to go retrograde. And I feel like it's about going through and seeing through the fog and seeing through people who are trying to manipulate you or trying to really pull the wool over your eyes. This is a week where you're seeing through that game playing. And as I've been saying, like speak up, or knowing, be prepared and being quite resilient to be able to go through that. Okay, we do have a caller. So we've got here Shireen who's in Shanine, who's in California in
Charming, yes.
America. So hi, how are you going? How can I help you today?
Hi. Good evening. Actually, I'm just excited to be doing this. I've never done this before. Um, this is
Great.
definitely interesting.
So how can I help you? Do you have a question for me, or how can I help you today?
Well, I don't actually have a specific question. I was just wondering if you could do something general for me. I don't know if
Okay.
that's possible or not.
Okay. All right. I feel like for you, I see you at like starting a race, and I just get ready, get set, because things are going to start to change. I feel like by the end of July, going through to September, there's like a whirlwind happening around you, and I just keep on hearing get ready, because things about you is there's a big like it's a shift in energy, but also it's a shift for you. I feel like, and I've been talking about being resilient and bouncing back. I feel like this is what's happening with you, and it's like you can take on the world. Like you've got like a confidence boost here in what's coming up for you. But it's like you can tackle anything that's coming up your way as well. I feel like you're also very keen to try new things, because I just feel like that there's new possibilities, there's new things coming up. And I also feel I'm going financial with you as well. And I feel like that's where the change is coming. It's like it's ready for you to take that next step up, or a challenge here um, is coming up that I see for you. And even when we get to September, uh, I feel like there's whatever this change is, or whatever this stepping up to do with the work or the money, you might feel like you're not ready. I do see you a bit anxious or a bit anxiety or a bit nervous about this, but it's like it's your time to shine, like it's your time to step up. And I feel like there's a push for you to be able to step up as well. Um,
Oh well, amazing.
there's it might be it might be a feeling here of feeling a little bit lonely or overwhelmed, but you got a team behind you, whether it be spirit team or people around you. I do feel like you need people around you to sort of show that there's support. Like I see people around you, but it's like they're not looking at you. And I just feel like either you need their support or you need their attention. But it's like they're um, avoiding. I don't know if it's your children. Do you have two? You got two children? You get two.
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Because I get two children. I feel like I feel like I'm going to them when I see this, because it's like they're ignoring you, or and like there's a blame game going on. But I feel like that's with each other, and I feel like you need to like separate them. But I don't know. I feel like there needs to be some sort of support with this. I'm not sure how old they are, but I just feel like there's something about them needing support, or you needing
Okay,
support you.
this
I
is absolutely correct. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, great. I just see these things in my images in my head, so I know, no, I'm hoping that it resonates with you. Um, and I just feel it's like the calm before the storm, but things will calm down. And I just feel like, I don't know, with the children, they're not going to listen to you, but I feel like there's something coming, but they'll have no choice but to listen to you. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
Um, you are very dependable, and you are very caring. You're the one that's always looking after other people too. That's coming up here.
Yes.
And I feel like that I don't know. There's a verge, something on the verge of the new. There's something new. There's new stuff happening around you, and I can see that also with this card here. It's like you're feeling a little bit lost or let down. But I just feel like don't worry, because that's about to change too. But the spotlight is going to be on you for a good, say even 6 to 9 months. That's coming up.
Oh wow.
Do you
Okay.
have any questions for me?
Yes, I was wondering. I've heard a lot of things about my financial situation coming into fruition this year, as well as me being able to see, basically reconcile with my 23-year-old daughter, as well as to see my 6-year-old son. I was just wondering if there's any sort of financial gain, and if I'm going to be able to see my kids this year at all. Either one.
Financial, okay, financial gain for you. It's look.
Yes.
I see yes. feel like I also too, I feel like you're very giving, but I feel like whatever this step up is, and I do feel like it's going to be to do with money or with your work, I feel like you're going to you need to use this money for yourself. And I said, I feel like you
Okay.
are very giving and you want to give everything like to your children, like to everything. But I feel like for whatever reason, you need to hang on. You need to make sure this is for you. It's
Okay.
like the children, the separation here, but they need to sort it out. So they're not listening to you. They need to sort it out themselves. And I feel like one can be quite negative, and it's like it's a blame game. So I see them blaming if it's the other one, or it's like that they're not at fault, but they really need to stand and look at themselves and realize that it so takes two people,
Right.
and then
Yes.
and that takes courage for them to do that. I
Yep.
keep on hearing September, so I feel like that September is going to be a month of change. I do feel like there'll be a reconciliation between your children, where they will come together, but it has to be on it's like their own terms, or I don't know if it's the female. I feel like she kind of needs to make the first move, but she needs to some things you can tolerate, and I feel like she needs to learn that you can tolerate some things, obviously not everything, but some things there needs to be a forgiveness and forget and a toleration there for them.
Okay.
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 Um, but I hope I've helped you today.
Oh, immensely. Yes, thank you so incredibly much. I'm incredibly astonished. And thank you immensely, like I said. And you have a boss or somebody above you, I want to thank them too. You just did an amazing job. Thank you, Danielle.
No worries. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day today.
You too. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. So everybody, this week is going to be got this new moon coming up tomorrow. So it is going to be exciting times for this week ahead. We've got some really good transits as well as some challenging ones. But if you want to contact me, you can. My website is Lady D Psychic Parties, same as my Facebook page is Lady D Psychic Parties. My Instagram is Lady D Psychic, and my TikTok is Lady D Psychic, and my YouTube is Lady D. If you can't find it underneath that, it is the Psychic Danielle. Okay, I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you back in my regular place in Sydney at the same time though next week. So bye for now.